As you use SOLIDWORKS more and more, you usually find yourself using some tools or commands more often than others. Now personally, I tend to use the Zoom to Fit, Zoom to Area, and the Measure tool extremely often. Having to select each icon every time is somewhat inefficient, and over time can add up to be a substantial amount of dead time. Instead, I prefer to reduce my modeling time and take advantage of using shortcut keys. Shortcut keys allow you to quickly launch a command by using an assigned key on your keyboard. There are quite a few shortcut keys that come by default when you install SOLIDWORKS, such as the F key on your keyboard, which is a shortcut for Zoom to Fit. However, not all commands have an assigned shortcut, such as the Zoom to Area and the Measure tool. In this case, I'll have to create my own keyboard shortcuts. To do this, I can select Customize from the Options drop-down button on the toolbar. Now, there's a lot you can customize in SOLIDWORKS, such as toolbars, icons on the command manager, and so on. However, we're interested in customizing the keyboard. This list is where you can add or edit any command shortcuts. A lot of users ask if there's any consolidated list of where they can find the default keyboard shortcuts. And this is it. If I click the shortcut button at the top of the column, I can sort all of the commands that already have shortcuts assigned. You can also narrow this list down by using the category drop-down at the top. For example, if I look under the View category, SOLIDWORKS narrows the list to only the commands found under the View drop-down menu. If I look through this list, you can see that Zoom to Fit is assigned the F key as the keyboard shortcut. Now right under this command, we have Zoom to Area, which I want to assign a shortcut of A. Make sure to use shortcuts that you'll remember and that make sense to you. To add the shortcut, I'll make sure the correct command is selected and press the shortcut key exactly as I want it to appear. Now keep in mind that you can also use key combinations by including Control, Alt, or Shift. I'll just click A on my keyboard to add the shortcut. Notice that SOLIDWORKS prompts me with a message telling me that this shortcut key has already been assigned. Now I'll go ahead and click Yes to assign the shortcut to the new command and remove it from the old one. Now if you want to remove a shortcut, you must use backspace to get rid of it. Notice if I try to use the Delete key on the keyboard, SOLIDWORKS thinks I'm trying to set the Delete key as a shortcut. There's also a Remove Shortcut button that you can click instead. If you ever need to reset all of the hotkeys to their defaults, you can do that here as well. To add more keyboard shortcuts, you can use the category drop-down, as I did a moment ago, and sort through the list of all commands. But an even easier way would be using the search option. I'll set the category drop-down back to All Commands, and as soon as I start typing in the word Measure, SOLIDWORKS filters a list of commands to match the spelling of the command I started typing. For the Measure tool, I'll set the keyboard shortcut to the M key. Now at this point, I'll go ahead and click OK to exit and save my changes. Now I can use the A key to start the Zoom to Area command, and the M key to launch the Measure tool. And of course, I can always use the F key to Zoom to Fit. But keep in mind, you can create hotkeys for any command found in any of the drop-down menus. If you find yourself using the same commands over and over, think about adding a hotkey to make life a little easier.